What is up, guys? We are back in business. And it is the 3rd edition. Or was it the 4th edition? I actually can't remember. Lots of time has passed since lockdown. But I believe it is the 3rd. Anyway, I can't remember. Someone might have to refresh my memory. Wiggo sucks balls, Smoke said. Yeah, maybe. Subclinic. Why we're offline as well. Oh, well, when we just started. We just got our 500th follower. Vazmaster, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Shiver as well, thank you for that follow. And we're going to go live with the draft in just a few moments. We've just got the captains doing their usual things at the moment, you know, procrastinating, stuff like that. I'm a catch. Yo, what's up, Panda Bear guy, man? Man, bro, sis, uncle, aunt. I've got Johnny G36 for the follow as well. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So joining me today, we do have Corny and we do have YMD as well. So YMD and me getting back on the band again. Let's bring this music down just a touch. Just in the background. There we go. You guys should still be able to hear that. Whatever, I don't care. But I do, but you know. All right, let's get straight to Corny and straight to YMD as well. All right, guys. You guys here?
Yep.
Yes, I'm here.
We are here.
Welcome, guys. All right, so just before we get this draft on the way as well, we're just waiting for the captains, like I said, as well. I'm going to hand it over to Corny. He's just got a little bit of information regarding this cup as well. And while we're doing that, I'll leave you on the draft menu here as well. So, Corny, take it away, my man.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this 3rd edition of Corona Draft Cup. This one is vaccine incoming. At least we hope so. Thank you, everybody, for joining this cup and every captain who stepped up. We just wanted to introduce the cup for the people who doesn't know. So we are working here with like set map pool per week, which means per every game week we have like 3 or 4 maps from which teams will pick their map pick. The games will be played only 2 maps without overtime, so there could be actual draws until we make it to playoffs. There is overtime in playoffs, of course. So games are basically will take at the max like 1 hour, not more. It's only 2 maps without overtime. We also have 16 teams divided in group of 4. By the way, after the draft, straight away we will do the groupings of teams, so stay tuned so you know in which group you are. The season is divided, like the group stage is divided into 3 regular matches, which means everybody from your team can play, and 2 challenger matches. Challengers modes were introduced by Skip, and it basically means that you have to put in your 2 lowest ranked players into the lineup, and you have some mixtures of other players playing as well. But the 2 lowest ranked players have to be in the lineup for sure. The other new thing we introduced for this cup is double elimination playoffs, which means basically you can lose once in the playoffs and you go from winner's bracket to loser's bracket. And there is also a slight change. The winner's bracket, you play again with regular team, which means you can field whoever you want into your lineup. There are no regulations. And in loser's bracket, once you lose once in the playoffs, you have to field the challenger team against another challenger team, which means again your 7th and 6th ranked players have to be in the team. So yeah, that's basically it about this cup. I hope everybody will enjoy it and everyone will get a fun team to play in.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that. Corny, everybody. The admin. Are you the head admin? Who's the head admin? You, right?
Well, no, we don't have a head admin. It's Avi, me, Maharaja, and Vader doing all together.
Gotcha. All right.
Democracy in action.
Democracy.
Speaking of which, you heard him there as well. Mr. YMD, how are you? We're back.
I'm fine. It's good to be back. Should be a fun draft, I think.
Yeah,
Lots
I
of
agree.
interesting players this time.
I agree. So how it's going to go as well, I mean, it's easy for me to talk about the Insta-Jib guys. I mean, I know a couple of weapons guys, but you've obviously got the more knowledge for that. Rusty, thank you for that tier 1, by the way. I appreciate that. So I can do the Insta-Jib players, and we can do it like that. Give us a little bit of action. We both like a bit of action. You know how it is.
Yes, I do.
Let's have a little check on that draft. It looks like we've got all the captains all locked in, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, everyone is in.
So I'm ready to go when you guys are. Captains, when you're ready. Admins, when you're ready. We'll go for it. And as well, there's always I want to know, YMD, your 3 picks, underrated picks, whether they're a little bit low. Who's a little bit overrated as well? Who's a little bit underrated?
All right, so let's do some 3 underrated picks for their price. Obviously, 100% is, again, Flo, who is, I think, around 400-ish. He won the last cup with his team, and I think he was fantastic. If I compare his average play that I remember playing against him in Pugs, on average, superior to some of the other names I see up in that list.
Okay.
I also think Marin, who I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, he's 6'15".
6'15".
I think one of the old school classic players of UT for me. Definitely, if he gets back into the groove of things, he should be up there, I want to say around 800 at least, if he gets back up to form.
Okay.
And let's see. I want to say, I think either Alec, or if I had to say one of the Americans, like Sly or Duran, were about 500-ish.
Okay.
They're really good American players, and if you put 100 ping on them, they'll still put up a match against some of the best players that we have in the European community. So, but I haven't seen them play for literally 10 years. But I'm assuming the last time that I played with them, they were really good. So let's see what they're made of.
Awesome, thank you for that. So I think we have actually got all captains locked in now. I'm just checking to see. Yes, all captains locked in by the looks of it. Also as well, there will be Hans chaps. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. We're over 500 followers now, guys. It's mainly the UT community that done it, so thank you so much. And also as well, I'm not really familiar. Well, I've been in weapons a little while, but I appreciate all your love and support, guys. So I appreciate that. We're just waiting for these guys to make it on their way now, as well as Nest4 as well. Thank you for that follow. So it's going to be lowest rated captain picks first, correct? As in, usually every draft.
We will start with Avi. Avi pick first.
Yeah, I can't see Avi picking anyone besides Pete. I mean, you guys might know a bit more, but obviously Pete.
No, it's definitely going to be Pete.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, highest ranked player. I mean, Pete is on another level sometimes as well. So.
Yeah, it's. I think the biggest part is, if you've been the best player for I want to say more than 10 years at this point. Why would you pick anyone else? You know? There's a reason why he's 1,000 in pretty much every draft cup since the inception of this in the European community. But it's also that, you can carry any team on his back in any position. That's
100%.
Offense, mid, defense. Yep.
Yeah, I see Sly here as well. Sly, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a while. I've got Snaky here as well. Snaky! Damn! We've got all the boys coming in now. Sweet, love it. Love to see it.
Ooh,
got finals here as well. Clinic still has my emotes. Amazing. I did actually make another one that I haven't uploaded yet, actually. It's the, the Craigasm one. The Craigasm emote. This one. Where is it? This one. I've literally made it my own. And my wife was looking at me when I was doing it. I was like, what the hell are you doing? Me pulling an orgasm face while just like not having my pants down, which was a little bit strange for her, but either way. Time has come, Hontra says in the channel there as well. There will be hunts, chaps. Yes, that's Detox, right?
Say it again?
Detox. There will be Huns, chaps. I don't know. I seem to remember that name anyway.
I don't remember him.
Can someone too long didn't read explain to me how much dollars captains get to spend first round, please? So there's usually a limit to every round that you oh, that's max. Okay, gotcha. There's usually a limit to every round that you can pick, I believe.
Yeah.
Correct.
The first round, the limit is made by 1,000 minus your captain's value, which means like Avi is lowest rank captain, let's say 400. The starting one is 1,000, so he has 600. Plus there is money for every round, so he will start. Okay, he already picked Pete.
Yeah, that was never in doubt, was it? Never in doubt. Pete gets picked up by Avi.
Yeah, already uploading the list. Avi with Pete. Surprise, surprise.
All right, and there's been a pause already. But what's the pause about? Who's doing this?
That's Hodor controlling the bot.
I'd like to make it this side of midnight, guys. Come on. So Hugo picked up by Oberchef there as well.
Interesting.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, again.
German together.
Solid player Hugo there as well. So all the good players going, and obviously Humac got to go at some point. Lockpick's gone. All these top players will go early on. It's just.
Yeah, these are the players who can afford them, so they are going for them.
So PlaYFuL's picked up Max there, so an IG player. Decent aim, decent communication there as well.
Interesting.
So I think he's gone a little bit cheaper, so he's looking to get that second and third round, probably secure a couple of more decent picks for his price, by the looks of it. Fuck me, we're on over 100 viewers, guys. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
tOmy went for Flask. He played with him in the last cup.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see some of these picks already.
Yeah, and the GOAT is picked.
Louis Masterson. So Hodor looks like he's trying to do the same thing here, really. And then looking in that list of where he's quoted, where'd we be looking here? I mean, Maharaja there. You've got Sly here as well. Obviously, ping differential, but hugely experienced.
I really like Lewis being picked up in the first round, actually. He didn't get picked, I think, in the last cup and the one before that. So, nice to see that he's being picked up.
Come for Mag.
Interesting.
That's a
Rude boy. Thank you for that follow. I really appreciate it, man. How's it going? So, Hodor's already got. It's LK. LK's gone for. I don't know who that is, so you'll have to fill me in on that one. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna give it to you guys straight. I don't know. I got a clue.
we haven't got clue either, I would say.
All right, so we're not sure. That LK must know him or whatever. I think.
It's a cheap pick, and I think he joined a few packs before, so.
He's a BT and Bunny Track and Assault player. Okay, so Uzi knows. So it looks like Nab is going to do the same thing here as well.
Nab is trying to go really low.
Yeah, you don't want to go too low though. I mean, you need to. I mean, the idea of it, if you want to go cheap, I mean, looking for a 4th or 5th rated player is not too bad. That gives you enough money to maybe get some pretty stacked 2nd and 3rd picks.
Yeah, I think he's better off picking something that is at least a known commodity. Really.
Yeah. Again, there's all these guys. Rick James there. I know Lilonium as well. ispyz, fake picking tricks. Gonna see how much he gets for that next round. Yo, what's going on, DP Blue? Claudio?
Ooh,
old school
YouTube
player.
pick.
Welcome.
It's amazing pick. The guy joined the scene pretty late, but he has comms, he has frags. For that money, it's the best. It's the best pick for that money.
Yeah, texet looking here towards that middle range. So PlaYFuL kind of starting the trend with going for that lower pick. And
that's because of his value.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the ones before him, they could afford the best players, but PlaYFuL couldn't anymore. So yeah.
And
they are now competing who will pick first next round.
And that's the thing as well. When you think about it like that, you always see there are always some people that don't know how to work drafts, and it always makes me laugh so much. Like they just pick the most expensive player they can buy, and like, okay, this is what I've got. There's no tactic to it, you know?
Yeah, we made sure that this is not going to happen. We had test drafts with captains yesterday, so I think they should know what they are doing.
Flo says, do you accrue money dealt every round? Yes, you do. The lower you pick, the more money you have for that next round, and the lower rank that you've got combined for the next round determines the picking order. There's a MELOO
Also,
here.
for me, these are the interesting picks because these are the best players. So let's see what they pick.
Yeah, indeed.
Ooh,
Oleg.
Oleg.
Very good. I'm liking this pick for sure. MELOO. I think Oleg really showed when he was mid off last game. He was on Pete's team. It's kind of hard to, fuck up looking good on Pete's team, to be honest.
Yeah.
But overall, he did a very good performance.
Yeah, Bernie is managing to do so all the time.
There you go. You get your flow
Bring in the
pick.
show.
You get your flow pick from Hontra there.
Yeah.
And that's, like we're saying, a pretty decent pick. Pretty decent pick there as well. And the value, like you're saying, pretty underrated as well.
Mm-hmm.
So nicely done. So this is where it starts to get a little bit interesting, is when the first round and the second round is the ones that I like to watch, because it kind of determines, like, they're always trying to compete. Like you said, with that first and second pick, like if you can't get first and second, you want to be in the early kind of rounds of the next round picking as well. You don't want to be at the end. And Avi probably still has a lot of money, and maybe even might be in a bottom 3 here to go again.
Not sure. Like we are, you can check the table. We are putting the players right in, and
Voyager.
Nice. I think honestly that pick is mostly because if I'm looking at the lineup, Voyager has been playing very well in pugs especially for that price. And he's known. He's compared to some of these other names. I win pugs like once a week.
So we have to say Disc is not here, and he said Vader to pick for him.
Okay.
So he picked John G, the old school Dutch player. There we go. PlaYFuL goes really high for Cartman.
And 1,200 or so to spend in the next round as well. So that's a really good picking by Lewis there, actually. A fellow Lewis.
Wow. Hodor going for skip.
PlaYFuL actually was on 7, which was my team last team with Cartman. So they already know each other and have played with each other before. So, sensible pick. Skip being picked up. Surprised he actually signed up with Cup, to be honest. But happy to see him back. Very good player.
LK looking at the range. Who is LK, by the way? It might be under another
Loki's.
Loki's.
He's really good player.
Yeah, he was also on my team. Very good player.
Okay.
Good
Goes
defender.
for
Good man.
Light.
Light is never a bad pick.
Never. Yep.
Yeah, he's pretty much the rock in your attack.
He has experience.
Yeah, he's experienced, playing finals, playing UT over so many years. But I think the best part about him, is that despite being a good player, he never gives up. He can be down 10-0, but he'll still try to get some flags out, which shows your worth over an entire season, I think.
For sure. So I guess he's just having a little look at picking Alpha there, straight up there as well. So a decent amount of money for next round. Probably has to go a little bit cheaper on the scale for the third pick. You'd find with 820 potentially anyway, but we'll see how that plays out.
Yes, Lifer. Ooh, he's very expensive. 890.
Yeah, but he's been rocking this. He won the first 2 cups, so he's going for the 3rd in a row.
Plus, he won the All-Star Cup with Pete, so...
Yeah, as well.
Solid pickup.
Wow, nAbzzZ has a chance for Walko. He must be super happy. That's all he wanted
I think
week.
that team with Jesse and Alpha is looking up, 2 good players on the same team. Good defense.
Yes. nAbzzZ is going for his cousin Valko.
Legit cousin?
No. ispyz must be pissed because he wanted him as well, and it's just one turn, and he can't get him.
ispyz like, fuck this, I'm just gonna list all, whatever.
Yeah, you can see he really wanted Valko.
Classic.
Yeah, falling asleep at the desk there as well. Finger on the Z key. Reminds me of that Simpsons episode, I don't know if you saw it.
Wow.
No.
Berserker.
Ooh, Berserker.
That's
I
interesting.
think he's an Hungarian bunny track player. Is that right?
Yeah, he's also a siege player as well. A really decent sniper aim, very good hit scan, very good translocator skills as well, very good runner, and he can defend as well. So Berserker, really nice pick there actually.
I like that Aiwon went for Kappa. I don't think he's even played a UT game since the last time.
Not yet.
Oh my god. I think that actually the final Sanctuary versus DM, like 9 years ago, might have been the actual last UT game that he played.
Damn.
Interesting.
Fake disc going for, I don't know why I called him fake disc, don't ask me, I have no idea. Disc picks up Spermade there as well.
Yeah, that's the Vader for disc.
Yeah, Vader. Oh, fake
I
disc.
think
it's fake disc, I'm calling fake disc.
I was talking about this with Mighty the other day. You have a lot of these old players coming back, but they're they only need a couple of UT games under their belt, and usually they're back to their old form. So gold never gets old.
Yeah.
So
FZK
liking this.
from texet there as well.
Dewsick, nice.
And Corny for Hontra.
Ooh,
There
nice
you go,
pickup.
Corny.
I'm happy. I'm happy to play with Hunter anytime.
Get your disc off me, bruh. Mislava by Avi as well.
Mislava and Pete.
Yep.
The classic
Yeah.
team.
That was kind of part of a deal. If you get Pete, you have to get Mislava.
Otherwise, you won't show up. Yeah, I like it.
The old tactical holding out, yeah. Been there, done that over my years. Well played, Pete. Well played.
The next round would also be very interesting.
Okay, Rocky is going for all Slovenian team with Hanky.
Shouldn't be too bad. Has Hanky been playing at all? I remember him being
No.
Okay.
Only Rocky and Lockpick and Puppet Master are active Slovenians, but we have 5 other Slovenians who joined the cup, so I think it's pretty obvious what is Rocky going for.
Juniverse translated to Sloveniaverse.
Please, no Juniverse.
Please no Juniverse. Yes, bad times, bad times. So we're just waiting for Flappy. Got
taking this time.
yeah.
I would guess Bounce. They are like real life good friends, both from Belgium. Let's see.
It just reminds me, Belgium. What a country! I love Belgium. I love Belgium.
Yeah, it's very cheap there.
Yeah, very.
I think Bounce would actually be a very good pickup. Flappy and Bounce in defense.
Picking Raf.
Oh, Rafsio, he went for attacker. But you have already Humak and Rafsio in the same team. That's a strong team.
There we are. We're getting to the kind of 3/4 up the top of the list. Where's the Google Docs link? I will be doing it after the next round and showing you what the teams look like so far. If I don't know if you guys are allowed the Google Doc. I'm assuming so, but I'll let Corny give it to you.
It's only up for you.
It's only for me. Sorry, Berserker.
Up for you and Captain.
Sorry, Berserker.
you can have a look right after this pick, I guess.
Yeah.
I think this will actually be one of the most interesting rounds.
Okay, this is the last pick of the second round, so we will see.
There we go.
Maharaja, that's a solid pick.
Maharaja. Where are we? Here we go. Here's the team so far. Obviously, you can have a look at that. I probably won't have enough time to read that all, but have a quick glance at that. I'll give you another 10 seconds or so.
Yeah, it's okay. They have time. There's no picking yet.
All Right, so shaping up pretty well at the moment. So we've got MELOO being the most expensive team. Flappy being the most expensive team so far, just by a little bit. So there we go. We're back into the action. ispyz first to pick this round and pick Crazy N.
Ooh, I'm not sure about that pick considering his team.
That's going to be horrible team to play against.
Why is that?
Because ispyz and Crazy N, they both can turn on being really, really aggressive against opponents, chasing them down.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, back shooting,
that's what we
stuff
love
like
to
that.
see. Oh yeah, we love it. We love it. So
Crazy, the classic fourth defender.
Picking XY there, and Hodor going for Devereaux.
Interesting.
So
Let's see, who does Hodor have in this team?
Hodor has Skip, Mag, himself, and now Devereaux.
Ooh, yeah, that's Skip and Devereaux on defense. Sanctuary defense, very good.
Wait, Skip says he's going to only attack this cup.
Oh,
that's why
is that true?
his rating was low to 870, because otherwise it would be much higher.
Okay, makes sense. Still a very good team.
And we've got Avi again. I'm gonna look at that high bracket as well. So has, how much does Avi? Oh, 945. That's a lot of money. But still in this third pick, so that's pretty decent.
God.
But I don't know. I don't know if you really.
I think
should
he'll go for
high.
Bernie. To be honest, if he picks up Bernie again, Pete and Bernie in the same team, with Miss Lava, classic.
Well, the thing is as well, you need to. I don't know if the captains have thought about it as well, but you're looking at the contenders as well. You need to pick up some decent picks for those as well. So you have to think about two things. Yes, you got to think about your winner's team, but you also got to think about the contenders as well. And Bernie, like you said.
See, it's just having a team where you can play with your friends, and I think if you have people that you like to play with, that you know how to play with, especially Pete, Mislav, and Bernie. That's a solid core for any team.
Yeah, for sure, man. I totally agree. Like, there's nothing. Even though like there are some people. I'm not picked yet. No, I'm not picked yet. I probably won't be picked. I don't know. We'll see. No one's asked me, so I doubt I'm getting picked.
Well, your availability info was really vague.
Yeah, that's okay. I might be available more. We'll see. I'll be here. It's just work and shit. You know how it is. Real life. I hate real life.
I'm looking at Oberchef picking Kaiser.
Yeah, that's a decent pick as well. So you got a defender / mid. He can attack as well. Solid defender. Let's be honest.
Very good aim as well.
Yeah,
very annoying too.
Solid player. That's a good pick. That's a good pick in anyone's team, to be honest with you. Really hold him quite high in regard to this as well. He's improved a hell of a lot as well. Hell of a lot.
Yeah, I don't think he has played UT since the end of the last cup. I might be wrong though. I haven't seen him plugging that much.
Yeah, I think he moved out and got a new place and didn't have internet for a while. Something like that.
Makes sense.
LK went for bad shooter.
Going for bad shooter. Okay, that is probably immediately one of the most annoying themes I can see from that lineup.
Gone for the annoyance. I like it. I respect it.
And bad shooter can play anything as well. I just don't think he's I think he's best on defense really, or in cover really. One of those two. But good on any team.
Yeah. Wait, Dewsick is a headshotting machine. I know, Snakey. That's just a price on my head for being the world's best aimer. That's just how it is. Yeah, and Viper's just brought up a really interesting point as well there with Kaiser and Hugo gonna probably defend for that team, so that's a pretty fucking strong defense. Yo, Lord, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Fake picking Lamer, H2O as well, but he's gone for Lamer. Thoughts?
Decent for that price. I think you could have gone for a higher rated player if you wanted to though, and still have made a good team. I think out of the lineup so far, what I'm most surprised is the fact that
For sure.
Bradley hasn't picked up yet.
Yo, Maglemite
He's an
and
attacker.
Sly, thank you for the follows, guys. I
tOmy
really
goes
appreciate
for
that.
Nin.
Welcome.
That's a good pick.
I'm looking at the team so far, and not a lot of pure good attackers have been picked up.
I've been thinking the same. Like, I haven't really seen like what you call a full send attacker, like 25 to 40 grabs a game kind of player. Not really, anyway.
Like maybe Cartman.
I mean, PlaYFuL can do that on his team as well. I mean, he can play pretty much any position, mainly mid and attack, I believe, anyway.
Oh, we put PlaYFuL in like 3 maps last cup, and he had a 0% win rate.
Oh, no!
So I'm just saying that for any cap is thinking about picking him.
You better get a pug in, Lewis. So fake pick and bio. We'll see how it's all shaping up in a moment, guys, as well. And I'll bring YMD and Corny in to give us some predictions of how they think it's shaping up, who has the strongest team at the moment, so to speak, and who they can add and solidify their team, etc. We got bio picked in from Jesse as well. So Texet has 810 to spend. And obviously being a high-rated player, he's going full out here as well. He's looking at that higher range. Quite interesting.
I think, yeah, I think at this point you should probably splurge a little bit and get one of the highest rated players left. So Texas is a really good defender, so I would have a really good picking.
He's going for all Polish team. It was obvious before the draft and it's happening, so...
Fuck speaking English to one person.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be able to get Woda as well.
Yeah, I don't know if he has enough money for that all.
Sejuro.
Aiwon is going for Sejuro.
Sejuro was on his team last time. Good performance. Hope the
Rockies
being picked up.
Rocky straight for another Slovenian, as we predicted, Puppet Master.
The next order. Okay, that's how it's looking at the moment. So nAbzzZ, PlaYFuL. PlaYFuL's team's shaping up quite nicely at the moment, actually.
Yeah.
They're in a really good position as PlaYFuL. So,
Vader picking himself for disc.
Yep. I want to be on his team.
Yeah.
Give me.
I mean, that's a good team. Disc,
Yeah.
Mermaid, and Vader. It's a really good team.
Yeah, I like that team a lot. So
MELOO is going for Talia.
Yep.
Who is left? 600 and low. What does he have?
PlaYFuL spent weeks on this draft cup list. I'm not surprised in the slightest. No wonder he's not been around for CSGO. The piece of shit. So we got Flappy looking at the order there as well. He needs to put himself. So he's got 600 to spend. So he's probably looking at maybe going cheap here. And I think when you're looking at that list for the next round, you have to go cheap, really.
Yeah, I think. Who does he have? I think Linoleum would be good for his team. Or someone like an attacker for sure, at least. Ooh. Makes sense if he goes for Shiva, another Belgian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got a Belgium team as well. So I think this is the last pick, isn't it? Well, we've got a couple
No,
more
I think
anyway.
there's 2 more rounds after this, right?
There are 3 more rounds. This is the last pick of this round.
Yeah, Fakey, no, I am not
This
picked up
will
at the
be the
moment, my man.
4th players done for the teams. So we will have 3 more rounds.
Yep. So Flappy just taking a little bit of time, calling that timeout. And I'll be honest with you, this is the first time we've had a timeout in a draft. I'm quite surprised right now. It's actually probably ahead of schedule, more than what we thought. And I can never say a draft has ever finished in schedule, ever, in my life.
Everyone having second thoughts at the very end.
Yeah, I think that this is the moment now where the timeouts will kind of come in to consideration, because now they've probably got all their teams on the Discord and inviting them as they go, or just speaking to them. Just need to get another outside influence. And there we go, the picks for next round. Those are the teams so far, and here we have it at the moment, guys. How are we looking in terms of the teams? Who are we liking the look of right now?
Oof. Other than the obvious classic, Pete having his friends on the same team, always a contender for final place.
Yes,
I
agree. I think as well as Oberchef's team with Kaiser Yugo on some maps, that's going to be unstoppable.
Yeah, that's a pretty strong team there.
I'm liking MELOO's team so far as well. I don't see like a very... All I can tell on attack, MELOO on mid, Breach on defense, that's a solid team.
Yeah, Breach is super strong.
All right.
nAbzzZ is going for Mighty then.
So Mighty picked up, and PlaYFuL looking here as well.
I think Mighty is actually, he should be $50 or $60 higher, I think. Once he gets back into the actual game of things. He's so good when he gets into UT.
Yeah. So, Bakey's saying as well, PlaYFuL still needs a defender by the looks of it. So, I think he was probably even holding out for Kaiser this round. Obviously, both of them in the EU channel as well. So,
PlaYFuL needs a defender indeed.
It does, yes.
It's XY Cartman. That's a strong attack. It's already secured. If PlaYFuL is defending, he needs either strong mid right now or strong defensive partner.
Absolutely. We'll have a look at the vision in just a moment anyway, and we'll draw conclusions based off it. As he's having a little think about this.
You know, who else is left? You have Balance, you have Parafan, you have Itai for defense. Clinic, if you wanted to play around with your team a little bit.
Yeah,
I think he's mostly attack though.
So he's gone for bounce.
Yeah, PlaYFuL went for bounce. That's the defender we were talking about.
Yeah.
Strong defender.
That anchor position, that one, just to kind of get the kind of take a lot of the pressure off the base. The one that can just like clear up, get a nice multi-kill, and be on their way. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, he's good for holding down the flag. Very annoying to play against. Smoke being picked up. Nice pick.
Okay, Hodor picked up balls. Hunter picked up balls. Hodor picked up smoke. So 2 mid players, right after each other, gone.
And we also got, if any teams are in need of a defender, there is finals there as well, which is a really, really, really good insta-gib defender as well. So if you need that multi-kill kind of situation as well, I mean, he's Dutch as well, so he'll ping like 2.
I'm surprised JV hasn't been picked up yet, considering his worth the last 2 cups.
Yeah, it's coming right now. I think these guys will pick him up. It was just, you know, they were picking guys in front of him mostly. I'm surprised, like, they left him for smoke though, but still, I think Aiwon will go for someone like him or Disc or the others.
Mm-hmm.
JV won't be left for sure.
You got a special one in there as well. You got Uzi in there in the list, which he's kind of looked at as well. Clinic's still in there. Obviously, Clinic, the attacker. I've never seen Clinic defend ever, so I'm guessing he's a full-on attacker.
Yes, I've seen him play pretty much everything, but I think he prefers to attack.
Yeah,
especially on sniper-heavy maps.
For sure. So shaping up now. We've got a few more picks left to go.
Parafan.
Nice pick.
Yep, very good pick.
You know, you see a lot of these old school players going for players that they've played with and against, like decades ago, basically at this point. So it's nice to see.
Yep. We've got ispyz having a look here as well. See if he's still frustrated about not getting his pick in that second round. We'll have a look at how his team is shaping up in a moment anyway.
ispyz is looking low and then, or looking high and then looking low. I'm really interested. Who will he pick?
No, Flo. I just don't have my other browsers open, so you can't see my pawn tabs.
Makes a lot of sense. Going for JV.
JV, yep. JV.
Good pickup for any team, really.
Yeah, I actually won, if you guys remember, MELOO, the Europe edition. He was actually on my team for that, with Loser and Bounce, I believe.
Ooh.
Great player.
Yeah, I think JV plus any other good defender is a very hard defense to break. He also has very good comms.
Yeah, JV has amazing comms. I guess we can say ispyz teams will be like frag heavy. ispyz, Crazy, and JV Berserker. They are good fraggers.
Yeah.
So that's interesting so far.
So Oberchef as well. So we were talking about Oberchef and we like the look of his team. Let's
on certain maps. On certain map. With Hugo and Kaiser. You have 2 sniper turrets.
Oh, so it's a Vault City, really, isn't it? If that's
Yeah,
even
yeah,
Vault
exactly.
every time.
I think Orbital's in the map as well.
Orbital, oh
yeah,
my
it
god,
is.
yeah, just sit there with zoom in on like maximum, just down one corridor. Lovely. So timeout as well. So this is what I was saying, like probably consulting his team right now as well. Probably consulting himself actually. What do I need? What do I need? And needs a bit more of a versatile kind of defender, really.
I go for someone like Marin or Itai, really. One of those two, depending on how much you want to spend for next round. Uzi as well.
Mess and Dewsick
Aiwon
team
is up as
commentary.
well there.
You know what, Sly? If Mess was
solid
around, I
defender.
would 100% do that.
Pairing up with anyone that's like 800.
The next order.
Oberchef needs some strong fragging attacker. Because it's him and Maharaja. They are both really good runners. But they have kind of similar style. And you have Hugo and Kaiser. That's more like defensive players. I think they need some like heavy fragging cover.
Yeah. I'm trying to have a look through this list as well. But yeah, you're absolutely right in what you're saying. And that's the half of the trouble as well, is that if you got 2 players with the same kind of style, and if they're really full out attacking, that can leave the mid isolated a little bit. So that's the trouble. Sometimes you need a little bit of help on mid. It doesn't matter how good you are. Sometimes you might need that little bit of help, especially if you're trying to fight for those power-ups in the middle. And he's gone for Paton.
Yeah. Meeps. Very experienced
Classic.
defender. And a lot of fun and giggles in your team. Guaranteed.
Yeah. I like that.
Flappy has a strong team. Himself and Humak in defense. Raf, Seo, Shiva attack.
Yeah, I like that team a lot, actually.
You can put Humak anywhere. Anywhere. Defense, mid, attack. He's top player. He has comms, he has team play. He's not selfish.
I think he, compared to these other teams that I'm seeing being formed, I think he's missing a little bit on the frag power side. And someone who is a pure runner to pair with Raftio.
And he went for defender.
Irony.
Irony.
Also good. Good to be paired with, having Flappy and Iron in defense, Humuka mid.
Wow, tOmy is going for a heavy fragging team with Yeslifer himself and Bong, if he picks Bong. That's a frags guaranteed.
Sly, attack player, happy to play backup, guaranteed to defeat Patalik. Again.
Okay, tOmy went for Bong actually. He wasn't that much active, but he's a strong fragger in defense usually.
I'm surprised who Avik picked.
Wait, there's 2 bongs, isn't there? There's 1 Polish and 1 Italian, right?
No, that's the same one. He just
Oh, it's
moved from
Italian.
Italy to Poland.
Why would... Never mind.
It's the same guy.
Never mind. I know Bong. He was a TDM player, right? Or dueler? Anyway,
Yeah,
the
strong
deck.
TDM player.
Yeah, very
strong
good.
TDM player.
I remember seeing him play versus Blair a lot on 1v1 deck back in the day. I like that guy a lot. Funny guy.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He is amazing. Amazing person.
Absolutely. If you're out there, Bong, we love you. Yeah, Humac picked up on my why, never mind.
Let's see who Avi gets to beat Lava and Bernie. They always play together. I'm interested is if Avi is picking someone he likes or it's just Pete's team.
No, I think it's definitely someone like Pete calling the shots behind the scenes. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. But at the end of the day, it's Avi's team. But it's the best player and the star player of your team.
Yes, this is gonna be an interesting one as well because what do they need exactly? Like, I know Pete's a solid defender and he can attack in mid as well. Like he's the most versatile player.
I think they really need someone else who is versatile because I know Pete switches around depending on how the game's going.
Yeah, exactly.
But someone like Avi mostly defends, Slava attacks. Bernie's like kind of like me, where it's useless most of the time, but he likes to defend.
Bernie can do whatever. I mean, he brings frags, but it's
I would pick honestly someone who is a good runner. Like Abio would be really good for that team.
Probably, if Miss Lava is not going to run off, hard to say. We don't know if Pete wants to attack or defend either. Because if Pete wants to attack, they need heavy fragging defender right now.
I know Pete, and Pete wants to win at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So he'll play whatever position is best for that team per map. So
that's true.
It's nice to see that.
70.
Wow, that's another heavy fragger. Sven is really good player on mid or cover in attack. He brings frags, he brings timing. He's super experienced TDM player.
That's very
really good pick. Really good pick.
All right, so
but from the looks of it, I would say Pete is defending then. If Avi went for Sven.
Yeah, what's up, Hardik?
Let's see. Rocky will pick another Slovenian player. Is there?
Kind of has to at this point.
Is there some Slovenian player in that range? No, there is not.
Fuck it, let's go to $100. Who's Slovenian?
There is Prox still, who is Slovenian, but he's a little bit cheaper.
Isn't Nudla Slovenian?
No, Nudla is Czech.
Okay. One of those countries.
At this point,
he went for Itai. That's a solid defender. That's a pick for defense. So, but now we know they will speak English unless Itai learns Slovenian.
You know what? It took me a while to register.
Jesse has Luyan, Bio, Alpha. So all these snipers. Himself, Bio, and Alpha. That's 3 guys playing a lot of sniper.
Well, at this point, I think 90% of the DT community is a sniper player. So
yeah, I guess you can say that.
I agree.
So Jesse went for Clinic, another sniper attacker. That's good. His team is shaping up as well. Pretty good. Jesse Bio defending, Alpha mid, Clinic attack.
Jensen. Nice.
MELOO is going for old school heavy fraggers. Breach, Jensen. These are all good picks.
Jensen, the Hungarian dude, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
he used to be super good. He used to be super strong.
I haven't seen that guy in fucking years, man.
I think he just came back.
He came back yesterday or 2 days ago. Yeah, he played his first bug yesterday.
Yeah,
he's really good player.
I remember playing Left 4 Dead 2 with that guy when it came out. Damn, that was quite some time ago now. Welcome back to Teamsen.
He was really top mid player in CTF.
Yeah, he carried the Hungarian national team during Nathan's
Cup, him and Dream,
yeah.
two top players.
Oh,
yeah,
Dream
really,
as well,
really super strong.
God, Dream, you're coming up with some players that I've seen in years now. That's amazing. I forgot that, I didn't forget they existed, but now that you've mentioned their names, it's like, oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I think Vader is pretty happy with the team he picked. He has his good buddy Kimo in there, aka Mermaid. They are in Disc's team. The question is Disc happy with this team? I would say yes, he is.
Yeah, I think Vader's mostly picking like around certain picks.
Oh, nice. Booker. That's a good pick. I think this is super friendly team with Disc providing all the skills and Kimo providing raw power. This team can go far. Texet will pick Voda for sure because he's Polish, so that's the only thing he requires from any player to be picked.
We're starting to shape up a little bit now as well. Yeah, you would imagine they'll pick Water 100%.
I'm a little surprised some of the, you have players like Cirque, I think Ace, and I want to say Rednas. They were picked very early last time, but I think those were mostly strategic picks, so they could get like 900 players in the next round. These were really good players. They can fill out any team.
So this is the round of pick. This round of picks has lasted quite a while. It feels like it's been about a good half an hour already.
Yeah,
I feel like I just started to grow grey hairs.
Yeah, we did like the first 3 or 4 players in a team really fast.
Yeah.
In like half an hour, and this round is I guess the most interesting one. People are using timeouts on next order. They're checking out their options.
Yeah, I mean it's worthwhile. I mean if you got the timeouts, you might as well use them.
But I love Texet. He's doing next order timeout, and he's picking obviously the guy we knew he's going to pick. That's just Texet for you, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll have you know, Rusty, I do have grey hairs, but they are not anywhere to be seen.
I think if LK goes for if LK goes for Cirque right now, their team is amazing because LK pet shooter in defense, Cirque in attack. That's fucking scary.
All right.
I'm not sure why you wouldn't pick Cirque at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, I've been chilling around the 100+ viewers for quite a while now. I really thank you all for tuning in and joining in. So thank you so much for that love and support.
God, I really just hope someone picks up Marin.
Well, Marin hasn't been the most active recently. So, and the last cup he played, it was first Corona Cup. He then asked to be removed. So it's really hard if he's even willing to play. You never know.
Who do you pick here
But if he plays? I would go for attacker.
Yeah.
I would go for Cirque because Cirque light attack. That's a strong team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there we have it. Cirque is picked up. Let's have a look at how this is all shaping up as well. So Team Avi there as well. Avi, Pete, Miss Lava, Bernie, and Sven. I really like the look of that team. I like that a lot.
Looking at all of these teams, I'm not seeing any team that is super weak or lacking anything critical.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to kind of gauge it right now. These next 2 picks will maybe tell us a story because we're now going to have a look at the kind of contenders part there as well. So this will be really interesting and an important part of the season. So here we go. We're now ready for that round 6 of players.
Oberchef has still a lot of money, man. Yeah, he went Peyton. Yeah, he went Peyton last round, so he has a lot of money.
I want to see who Rocky picks next.
I would say Prox. What? What is Oberchef doing? Why we are pausing again?
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
right.
Oh.
Wow, so you are in the team with sniper turrets.
Oh, man.
The team is complete right now. The team is complete.
I got picked. I never would have thought.
Whoever is playing Varsity against your team, well, fuck that team, man.
I like
This is
that.
done. This is done. Give them the gold if they are playing Varsity only. No one can stop that team.
I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. That's
It's a
good.
good team.
I'm
You picked
happy.
up, man.
I'm happy playing wherever, you know. I've got my boy Kaiser with me as well. I've got Yugo, Maha. Yeah, I'm happy.
Of course you are.
Of course.
We just need a map without sniper, and
just-
then the rest of the teams will be happy as well.
Yeah, but we're just gonna be fighting over the fucking ammo now. We're gonna have to time the ammo instead of the power-ups.
Oh yeah.
23.5 seconds, boy.
Finals, that's interesting pick.
That's a good pick as well. Whether he's looking for a defender or not, Finals very reliable in terms of the aim environment as well. I'm not sure how he's getting on pugging, and I know that he has played a little bit of weapons. But again, with most Instagib players, it's going to be the translocator that is the issue. And binding it. But I still use mouse scroll for my weapon binds, not even lying.
I don't think any of the Americans have been picked up yet.
No. There is like Meg picked up, the Canadian. DNF Meg. And the rest, not yet.
So nAbzzZ, what does he need in his team?
Let's see, nAbzzZ. Crippling Valkyrie Lamer 90. I don't know. I think he's missing someone solid in attack.
nAbzzZ is going for Pika.
Yeah, and this pick from PlaYFuL
probably
makes
someone to
sense.
pair with for Valkyrie defense.
Yeah. Probably. I guess so, because nAbzzZ himself is really good attacker. He has Mighty on mid, so frags are flying heavy in that team.
Yeah,
PlaYFuL.
Mighty is very strong, but he's not a very good timer at all. He uses power control very, very quickly. Someone else to time for his team.
Alright. So looking at that 500, 800 range as well. I think that's all that's left now, isn't it? I'm not actually too sure.
Yeah, it is.
No, we have a few.
There's
$300.
more below that, but I mean, like, there's no one higher. than
Yeah.
that range. Hodor.
Hodor has Mag so far, Skip, Devro, and Smoke. They need attacker. They need a flag carrier. And looking at that list, Abel is screaming. He's screaming, "Pick me! I'm your fucking flag carrier." Abel or Pusha.
I guess it depends what Smoke. You know, if Skip is only playing attack.
Yeah, he will be mostly cover. You have Devro, Hodor defense. Defense is sorted, and Smoke is middle. So I would pick strong flag runner in Abel. And you have Skip covering Abel, so you have a good runner with someone with frags. You have Smoke on mid, who is always there, he times. And you have Hodor Devro D, that's solid as fuck.
My blood is putting gravy and maple syrup. I would do a country proud.
Bradley and Sandwich are still up there as well. You've also
Yeah. Creek is amazing
as well.
attackers.
Yeah.
Creek, Sandwich, Bradley, they are all good attackers. But they will all be picked up in this or next round for sure. I'm not worried about them at all.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Creek fans by the looks of it as well. Creek is Canadian. We know!
I think Creek is actually very good. I'm surprised he was.
Wow, Hodor is using 2 timeouts. Sorry,
That's long.
sorry. Never seen that. But yeah, Creek is super good. You're right, YMD.
Yeah.
Continue.
I'm surprised that he was. I think last cup he was probably one of the standout attackers for his price range. I think he was like 400-ish last time.
Yeah, you're completely right. He was like 450, something like that. Something ridiculous. He is the guy we increased the value most from cup to cup.
Yeah.
It was Creek. Even with his ping, he is super good.
Alright, we're Snaky and Sly in the chat. Are you hearing this?
Well, that's what you get for not playing European pugs.
I actually am laughing a bit, Sly says.
I can imagine that Sly is laughing.
Well, now's your chance to prove us all wrong.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, honestly, like the Americans would get picked without a doubt if they at least pugged once. But like these guys won't pick them if they don't know them, you know? It's really hard. they haven't seen them play with that ping and stuff like that. So that's really unfortunate because they added really late. But if they were in like pugs 1 week ago, they would definitely be picked. I mean, Sly, Duron, those are strong players.
So after the timeouts, it looks like Hodor has picked Senator there as well. So that's a really good strong pick as well. Really decent aim.
Aiwon went for Pusha.
Pusha.
It's a really good runner. He just recently came back. He's old school Austrian player, really good player.
I think I remember the name.
Really
I
decent,
think he used to play
runner.
with Loser. Wasn't he in the Austrian national team?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
he was in national team with Loser. And Evil Raider and stuff.
Yeah.
Evil Raider. Flappy is now picking.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're nearly shaping up, boys. How's it looking? How's it
Good.
looking for the team
I'm
so
liking
far?
all of these teams.
Yeah, I do.
For Flappy is definitely an attacker.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
offensive-minded. There's a lot of good runners to pick from this lineup.
There is Gek, who is really good attacker. Leo. Bradley and Greek, as we mentioned before. Schizo is really good attacker as well for that price. He's amazing.
Is there a limit on how many timeouts they have? Is it 3 per...
Two timeouts per whole draft.
True, yeah.
I feel like Flappy's used like 10 already.
I think this one
He's a
had
cheater.
one last round. I think.
Timeout cheater.
Timeout cheater. It wasn't me, it was my cat walking on the dot timeout button.
No, I think this is his first time actually.
It's interesting. Like, he has Huma, Grafsio, Irony himself. The defense is covered. He really needs some attacker.
Well, he has 1 minute left to pick, and confirmation he has no more timeouts. And
I hope he's not trying to time out right now and finding out that he doesn't have any. That would be sad.
no, Sly not picked up actually, Pete. Not picked up yet. I'm actually quite surprised about it. I'm hoping he gets picked up in the next couple of rounds anyway.
I think the issue is when you pick up an American, it's also that you have to, you have time zone issues.
Yeah.
And
if people
European Cup games, it's basically only Sunday.
Yeah, that's the thing as well with American players. If you want to play during weekdays, I know, for example, Hugo. Oh my God, what is Flappy doing? He has 30 seconds and he's checking next order. He will get a Polish bio. Oh, he went for Abel. Just in time. Just
pick,
in time
yeah.
for Abel. Yeah, he needed a runner and he went for him.
Runs out this team.
Hunter was decided much earlier
Nice.
on Nudla. Czech teammate from national team and Scrofulos. Good fragger.
What does tOmy have? Yes, Library Nintendo Bomb. It's a good middle of the pack team. No one really. Straight down the middle again with Ace.
Yep. ispyz with 740 to spend as well, so quite versatile. But then again, still need to think about that last round. And this is the good thing about having this contender as well, is that you have to think about every pick. You can't just pick your team as cheap as possible and just leave them on the bench. They have to be included.
Yeah, that's why we introduced that.
It's very good. It's very good to do that as well. Yo, Zebrafish, hope you're alright, man. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it.
You can pick a bio if you want. Doesn't leave him much for next round, but looking at his team, he doesn't need much else.
Who does he pick here? Like, looking at that list as well, because I've kept it on the IRC screen so I can keep it for the viewers to watch. But if you're looking at the spreadsheet right now, what are we lacking for ispyz?
ispyz has Hopsy, Berserker, Crazy, and JV. Honestly, JV, Hopsy defending. Phew. ispyz middle, Berserk, Crazy, and attacking. Well, he has his base covered, but the weakest player in his team, based on rankings, is Hopsy. So probably some strong partner for JV in defense.
Yeah.
Which could be Uzi, Rednas, Blaze, Ravier, Marin, Lemon. There are a lot of options.
Yeah, I'm surprised Uzi hasn't been picked up either, because he's pugged quite a hell of a lot lately. And he defends as well. We saw it. I saw it in the chat. He defends. Usually he's an attacker in Instagame, but he can defend. So he is versatile. So if anything does go wrong in the team, you can always send him forward and replace. You just never know. Having 5 versatile players sometimes is a really nice thing to have, because you can switch it up depending on the map as well. That's always good. There are always going to be people that don't like defending certain maps. Me being particular, I don't like defending any of them.
Except for Vault City.
No, I still like attacking Vault City, believe it or not. I don't think I've ever defended Vault City before. Maybe high once, and probably was terrible.
Ooh, bad MF. I think he actually didn't even mean to sign up for this cup. Someone else signing up and he's like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, bad MF is a good pick though.
I like Bad MF. Yeah, he was on my team.
Solid player.
Yeah, he was on my team in the first lockdown. I can't remember what the first one was called. Lockdown, right? And then there's no lockdown, and then this is vaccination, whatever.
Vaccine incoming.
Vaccine incoming. I love it. I actually love it.
Well, Avi's team is hardest to read for me, because you have Pete, Miss Lava, Bernie. These 3 guys can do whatever. I know Avi will defend probably. Sven, you can put him in defense, mid attack. He will do a really good job.
Redness, good pick.
Yeah, he's a really good defender. For this is incredible defender.
So getting to the back end of the
Redness
draft.
is one of those players who end like most of his maps is like 25 efficiency, but we have like 30 flat kills. Just runs himself into the EFC.
So Jesse to pick has 725 to spend this round. And really, it's just a pick of whoever now, really. I mean, there's the remaining list. A lot of free agents there as well, and it's always nice to have that free agent list, you never know.
Yeah, Jesse has himself in bio defending, Louis M and Alpha like middle, Clinic in attack, so I would say he still needs one more attacker, for sure. Either Gek or who else? Bradley, Creek, the same guys all over. Which?
I think Cyberhertz and Koza basically are also very good picks, I think, for the amount of money.
Yeah, Koza was amazing attacker, but he haven't played a single pack, so it's hard to get picked with that.
And Jesse goes for Gek there as well.
Yeah. And Rocky went for another Slovenian, so we have team of Slovenians and Itai from Israel. Lol.
Right, Itai, here's Google Translator. I want you to learn all the call-outs in Polish by the end of the day. Thank you. Come again.
That's it, basically, for Itai.
So after this, guys, as well, don't go away. As soon as this draft is finished, we're going to be picking those groups as well. It's a random wheel. We're going to do that straight away, and we'll have a little talk about the teams and have a few little predictions about the group there as well. Give the whole coverage of the draft as well, so don't you worry about that. So don't go anywhere after this picking process.
Looking at Creek.
Yeah, and he's going for it.
You know, that could have been someone like Sly as well. If you played like one pug. Or Duron, basically.
I still think Sly will get picked. I still think he'll get picked, 100%.
Oh, MELOO went for Creek. That's a really good pick. I think for his team especially. Because MELOO can provide a lot of frags, Tianjin as well, and Greek will do the running.
Yeah. So, texet now. Having a little look. 615 to spend again. Has pretty much the whole board, to be honest. Karma as well. Karma's a very good runner. So if anyone's in need of a good runner, Karma is pretty decent there as well. Creek 1v1 Euro server right now. So I'll tell you what, Sly. I'll tell you what, guys. If you do agree to that, I will stream it. We will stream it after this. Are we? Do we have any objections to this, YMD and Corny?
No, I'm fine. I think that'd be hilarious to see.
I will 100% watch that. So if I tell you what we could do is 1v1 for place. So if Creek wins, he keeps his place on the team. And if Sly wins, he replaces Creek, and Creek goes to the free agent list. I think that would be a great end to the stream. We want a bit of drama. we want the drama on Discord. Come on.
Honestly, I'm up for that. Oh my God, Bradley got drafted into all Polish team. He must be fucking happy right now.
Bradley.
It's 5 Polish players and Bradley.
That's like the funniest play that could have happened to you.
Oh man, Bradley. Our deepest condolences to our Lord Bradley.
I think this is the final round, correct? Yeah, 6 players, 7 players total.
Whoever loses gets removed from the tournament and banned from Discord. Oh.
Up in the stakes.
That's harsh. I'm not against it. I'm not the one that's 1v1ing.
I'm very happy that Lemon get picked.
Lemon is known player for Europeans now. He played in both cups and he was amazing. So it's not a surprise to me. Definitely not.
Yeah, and he also puts in the time to practice on European servers.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like Sly, Duron, everyone would get picked, but they are unlucky. They never packed here. Looking through the list of free agents, there are few active players like Uzi, Blaze, Ravier, Sandwich, Gabriel, H2O, and Schizo, and Keen. And the rest of them are like basically not so active players. Except for Gates, for sure.
So timeout from Oberchef as well. So this is the last round of the picking as well, before we spin that wheel for the groups. And yeah, it has the 775 here as well, so we can pick up anyone. I wonder.
Oberchef, who does he have?
3 snipers and 2 runners.
Hugo, Maharaja, Kaiser, Patton, Dewsick.
Of course I can use a
Going for Blaze. I'm glad because that's an active player.
Most importantly, he's an attacker.
Oh, he's picked Blaze. Blaze picked.
I think the most curious thing about Oberchef's team is basically who's gonna play mid for them. Looking at the rest of all these teams, they have very strong mid players on pretty much every team.
You think Blaze will play mid?
I think someone will have to.
I think Kaiser or Dewsick will play mid for that team. I think you will be defending with Peyton or Blaze, and you have Maharaja or Oberchef running, and you have Kaiser and Dewsick providing frags for those guys.
Let's go, Wesley Snipes, let's go.
The last time I streamed with Dewsick, he didn't know any of the timings for the power up, and I'm not sure if Kaiser has learned at this point.
I used to, don't get me wrong, but I just I get too carried away. I just get carried away with fragging out sometimes.
Yeah, I think the same issue that Kaiser has. You know, you get an ultra kill, but you lose both amp and belt.
Yep, that sounds like me. It's more a numerical thing for me. My memory's pretty good, but there's something about numbers I'm just terrible with.
Let's see.
I need a mathematician. Please DM me. Please help me memorize.
Gotcha.
Thanks. The fake disc. Vader. Vader disc.
Fake disc, that's the best.
Fake disc.
Solid team overall. I like to see one of the old school players team up with Disc again. One of the ex players, basically. Or maybe an American. I mean, you know, you could go for someone like Sandwich or Gabriel. Flack Bunny is still there.
Flack Bunny. Yes. Sandwich. There we go.
That's a good pick for sure.
Mm-hmm. You can play anything as well.
Yeah. Bunny, it's a good pick. Flag Bunny is there as well. That's a strong player.
I'll be showing the teams after this round of
I
picking.
think PlaYFuL will go for Uzi. Oh no, he's $5 short to get Uzi. They are really good friends. Uzi would have been amazing pick, pick, and he's missing $5.
Why don't we give him $5?
I don't know.
Yeah,
because PlaYFuL is terrible captain and he fucked it up.
It's Corona, team boy.
Oh, that's oh man, that's so shit. So that means Uzi's going on that free agent list by the looks of it.
No,
well, can he get?
We'll see. There are so many captains yet who haven't picked yet. I think Uzi Ravia will get picked. They are good players. Marine as well is a strong player. Some of those. I honestly don't think Uzi will stay there in that list. But
well, if Uzi doesn't get picked now, I mean it's only descending order, right?
Whoa,
so
wait, no one has money for Uzi anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was saying as well, because if you look at the captain that couldn't pick, then there's obviously going to be less money for the next guys as well. Yeah, Uzi's going to have to go on that free agent list, which is a bit of a shame actually. That's a real big shame.
Yeah, but looking at PlaYFuL team, it's not coincidence because he has only one really like low pick. PlaYFuL is second, like lowest ranked player in his team. So
yeah, he's got a good team as well. I like the look of his team.
Yeah, he has a really good team, but what can you do when he's the second lowest player with 650?
Very true.
Most of that's his picking.
There's pretty much anyone you can pick at this point. It wouldn't be wrong, I think.
Yeah, from the guys like Ravia, Marine, Flag Bunny, Gabriel. Gabriel is still there. That's amazing pick.
I think Gabriel.
Wow, he went for Halu. He had money for anyone else above Halu. He had money for Gabriel, he had money for Flag Bunny, Ravia. He went for Halu. He fucked up the captains below him because they can't afford those players. PlaYFuL, great picking twice in a fucking row. What can I say? Like seriously, how can we let Luis be a captain? He fucked up guys under him and Uzi in the ass. Thank you, PlaYFuL.
665.
The Sly's still on that list as well. We've got Ravier on there as well. If anyone needs a... Oh, then again, Ravier can defend, but he's a full send attacker, right? Like a 25 to 40 grabs a game.
Yeah, Ravier can do whatever, as well as Flag Bunny. I'm just scared. Like I hope another captain like PlaYFuL wouldn't go lower than he is allowed to. This is the last round.
Yeah.
Why he went for Halu? I'm kind of sad. because I hope Ravia or Flag Bunny players like that will get picked. Play.
Yo, SRB, thank you for that raid of 7, my man. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How was your stream, man?
Who does Aiwon have? Let's see. What is he missing? Voyager, Keppa, Sejiro, Parflesh. That is a strong lineup.
Yeah, Aiwon has a good team.
Good attack. Apart from play anything.
Keppa, Pusha attacking, Aiwon mid, Parafan Sejiro defense, I would say. Then you have Voyager as a cover to those.
Yeah. Yo, ispyz 1. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Daisy's here as well. Yo, Daisy, double fist in the stream. Oh, I do love a double fist. You're right. Love it. 3,900 likes. That's our placement as always. Oh man, nice.
I mean, use all of them if you have to.
Yeah.
At this point.
I still can't believe that PlaYFuL went for Halu. I mean, it's a great pick. Don't get me wrong. I'm just thinking in terms of the other captains have much lower money, so they could have picked him up, but he could have gone for Ravia. I still don't get it.
Yeah, maybe he just likes the player, likes playing with him.
Yeah, but guys, everybody, bear in mind there are trades. You can get traded in the team. There is no problem of that. Like if somebody is inactive.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. I think players like Uzi and Ravia, like who are active, always show up. They should definitely get traded into some team.
I'd like for a Croatian to be picked, or an American, one of those two.
Gabriel should have a team for sure. I'm like, what the fuck are they all thinking about? If Hunter has only 555, if he had 10 more, I would say go for Gabriel.
Does Aiwon need an attacker? Oh, he's gone for Flag Bunny.
That's a great pick. He could afford him. He is an active, good player. Flag Bunny deserves to be in any team.
I feel like I kind of want to get PlaYFuL on voice just to talk me through that last pick of his.
You are curious as we are, right?
Explain yourself, Lewis.
Yeah, please, if you're on the stream, Lewis, please explain yourself.
Explain yourself, yeah.
Please, or drop in my DM so I can read it out to everybody.
Oh yeah, the good players, active players are getting picked. Yeah, I'm so happy to see that.
Ravier priceless as an attacker. One of the best attackers.
As well
I've
as
seen.
a defender.
Yeah.
Whatever you ask of him, it's good.
I think Pete actually, sorry, Avi might actually pick
okay.
Sly.
Yeah, or Duron, right?
Yeah, one of those two. Or, you know, how much does he have? 605? I mean, you can also pick H2O.
Yeah, H2O. Well, basically, Pete would have 3 times the same team if they went for... Oh, yes. Gabriel is amazing pick. That's an amazing pick. Nicest guy around, always active. You ask him to do mid, defense, attack, he will do it. So happy for that.
God.
I keep checking my DMs.
He's so annoying as well. He's a very good at timing every power up on the map. He's very annoying to play against if you're playing mid against him. Even if he's not the best fragger, he gets all of those timings down.
Yeah, agreed. And he's such a nice person to have in a team.
Yeah. Very chill. ispyz.
I've passed on the pref briefing request to PlaYFuL. Thank you for doing that, because well, these guys more than me are very curious to know what the decision behind that was, what the thought process was, and whether I don't know what he's had for breakfast and what he's had for dinner, what he's had in his drink lately.
All I'm hoping for is that PlaYFuL realize that it's his last round, that he doesn't need to save money. That's all I'm hoping for. Because if he didn't realize that, then like, what can you do?
I'm not sure. I think he was trying to go for Uzi. Maybe he miscalculated it.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
I mean, again, it's super unlucky, but yeah, his team has really high-ranked players. His team is the most valuable from all the teams picked,
Yeah, damn. We will
or
have
the second most valuable so far. Yeah.
We will have a look at the groups in just a moment, and have a look at all the players before we spin that wheel to see which group are going into which.
ispyz is going for Cybers.
Nice. I haven't seen him play a single game.
Oh, Flappy went for H2O. That's a good pick as well. I'm happy for H2O. And he's a really good pick to any team. tOmy now go with 570 to spend. He could go for Sly or somebody like that. I mean, such a strong attacker. That's always a plus.
All right. Into the nitty gritty now. I don't think we've got two. How many picks have we got left to go?
Ooh, who's picking now?
6 picks? Not many.
I think 5 more after this. Rush would also be.
Can you ask Sly? Like, will he be available? Will he can play only Sundays, or what is availability? Captains are asking me in private. So Sly, please.
Sly Dog, if you're here, speak in the chat, my man. You know what? I'll go chase him real quick. I've just PM'd him. So if he... Oh, 100% availability. He said he was working from home, so he's 100% available.
Okay, that's a good to know.
Sly, 1838, attack, no USA, 160 F6, cherry pick offense, fullback player, years of Russ, best used as a backup. There's a CV
so
there.
Says.
Well, that was Puka that said it.
No, Sly or Duran would be good on any team. We have Rush is still left, Keen.
There we go. Sly is picked up by tOmy. There you go.
Oh my
Sly.
god,
Nice.
no! We were just discussing with Hunter to go for Sly. That's why I was asking. For fuck's sake, tOmy! You fucking dick! Yes. No way! No way! That was our fucking pick.
You can still pick up Duran.
Yeah,
American.
I honestly don't know Duran as I know Sly. Is he like as well a good player? What does he play?
Mostly offense, I think. Pretty sure
Yeah,
he
but
plays mostly offense.
I'm not sure if he will be available as Sly like every day, all the time.
All right, guys. Can we get an F in chat for Corny, please? Everyone follow suit. Get an F in chat for Corny. And Hontra. Never say your picks live on air.
Who else is left? I think Yjo is also a good pick. It's like your final pick if you want to round in your team. Keen makes sense.
Yeah, so we're starting.
I think at this point, out of
that was our pick, the second option. What the fuck is going on?
I mean, out of everyone that's left, is basically who is the most available and who is a known commodity. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's the
That's how you are going to pick.
I would say
God,
double F in chat, but
I think Yjo was on my team for the first cup.
Did he show up?
Yeah, he was there pretty much every time until, you know, I stopped showing up because he was in the hospital. But he was there for practices, for actual games.
That's good. He is an old school TDM, right?
Yeah.
Hunter is nervous, popping up the timeout before even the 1 minute warning. You can see, guys, he's really struggling to pick the last guy to his team.
Sweat dripping down his forehead, knees weak, arms heavy.
Yeah.
Well, all these players that aren't picked are automatically put to the free agent list, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even if one of them doesn't show up, you can just freely likely exchange one player.
Yeah, the only issue is your team salary. That's why PlaYFuL fucked up everyone else.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Rush. Has he been pugging a lot?
No. I mean, if he showed up, he would be amazing pick. I would say, because he's underrated. But he haven't been online yet since the signing up, I think.
No.
But it could be a good pick. I mean, you have nothing to lose. You can trade him out because he can turn out to be like 600, 700 player.
So MELOO with 545. So again, he can pick anyone he wants. So I think every captain can pick whoever they want for their last pick now. So that's pretty good. Waiting for the dot timeout. Yo, JV, teams will be coming after this. We've only got a couple more picks left to go, and then we'll show the teams.
Yeah, these are the last two picks.
Yeah. After that, we will go through the teams individually as well, and then once we've done that, we will spin the wheel. The wheel of it could give you a group of death. Who knows?
Devro just showed me a screenshot. Rush last play a pack 7 months, 11 days ago. Great pick, Hunter. Great pick.
So
Uh,
I've seen Karma OD around. I think he's American or Canadian, one of those two.
Yeah, and he plays a lot with us. Karma is a really good pick, and he's used to his ping.
Yeah, so that would be a good pickup for any team at this point.
Yeah, and he grabs a hell of a lot in a game as well. So if you need a constant W key attacker, I mean, he's a very good experienced player. I like him a lot. Very good.
Linoleum is still there as well.
What else we got?
I think I've seen Constantine around.
No, I don't think he's been around that much. I think nAbzzZ asked him if he will be active, and he said not so much. Like going through this list out of my head, I would say the most active guys are definitely Uzi, Karma OD, Gates, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but picking
these
Gates,
are really active players, like who pug. I don't mean like they show up on and talk, but these Uzi and Karma, they play pugs even before the cup.
Yeah, the thing with if you pick Gates, you can't play any weekends. You can drop out at any moment.
As you can see, this last round is the hardest for captains because they have a lot of money to spend, or not a lot of, but there is a lot of options to pick, and you basically want to go for someone. Either like tOmy went for Sly, which is if it's a hit and miss, you can just replace him, but he can be he can be 850 player without a problem. Or you go with some active players, which there are not many in that list. But honestly, Sly in the last round, I think that's a really good pick.
Yeah,
because if he doesn't show up, you can trade him. But when he show up, it's definitely not $495.
He's not a 400. Yeah, he's not.
Come on, MELOO.
Copy the name, please. Copy his name. Nice.
I think, just from viewing this, I think that's mostly picked because Lulzer's been around a little bit, and not because he specifically wanted to pick someone like him.
Exactly. He just look at the names. He knows he's around, and he can pug and play.
Still a good pick regardless. When you look at all these players that have signed up, no one is like a bad player. You know what I mean? Everyone's been playing this game for like 10, 20 years at this point. So they will always put in a good performance relative to their level.
Okay, so last pick of the draft goes to texet. There is no more Polish player left, I think. Let me check. Oh no, there is Krags. $355 for a Polish player. Let's see if he will accompany Bradley in his all Polish team. Please pick another Polish guy. I mean, can you imagine Bradley in one month? He will speak fluent Polish. Like, what the fuck?
Kurwa da.
You love to see it.
I love that team, by the way.
Oh, timeout. I can't. See, Bradley's already learning Polish. He's typing Polish in my chat right now. He's already halfway there.
Yeah, he's already doing his homework.
Just need to learn 1 to 5. High, low, left, right. You're all good.
Also, Bradley is a teacher, so I think he can pick up on it really fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, okay, so there.
Smoothie picked up by texet. I'm not too sure who Smoothie is.
Yeah, okay is the last pick.
Yeah, no one picked Uzi Puka. He was $5 too expensive, which is a real
What does
shame.
LK have? Okay. So light bat shooter is
Smoothie is a really good pick for that money. He is a really good pick for that money. He can frag, especially on maps with Wall City, like open snipery maps. Smoothie is really good for 420.
Is it Smithy?
Yeah, it's him.
Oh, Smithy. Yeah. That's a really solid pick.
Yeah,
I like that.
He
I like
has
that.
aim. That guy has an aim. So LK, the last pick.
In the ICTF channel, Smithy has a tendency to keep getting muted by the admins every so often.
Okay, LK went for Dre. That's a good pick. He's been bugging
flood.
around. Yeah, that's okay.
I have not seen that message in so long. And we have our teams ready to go, guys.
They are ready. Yeah.
Here we go. So we'll read them out one by one. FCC Team Avi there. So Avi, Pete, Miss Lava, Bernie, Sven, Rednas, and Gabriel. So pretty good team there. We've got Oberchef, which is Oberchef, Hugo, Maharaja, Kaiser, Paton, Dewsick, I, and Blaze. Team Rocky racking up at 4,480. See, I can't read very well. I can't read numbers very well. Rocky's Lockpick, Hanky, Puppet Master, Itai, ProX, and Nork. And I could go on all day. I'm just going to waste a lot of time doing this. Guys, having a look at the teams there, I want to... Let's have a little prediction while we're here. Which team looks the best on paper? Which team looks the weakest on paper?
Okay. Let me have a look.
I'll give the analysis ticks per people.
Are we looking at the best of 5 or best overall? That's what's
I want to... I'll tell you what. We'll go for the top 2 on paper and the bottom 2 on paper.
Okay.
And what they can do to get through to those higher kind of group level, should I say. And guys as well in the chat, if you want to make your predictions, I'll obviously read them out as well, so I can get the input of these two guys on voice with me as well. Send them in. PO box. No, I'm only kidding. As well as that, guys, we still have the wheel picking.
So
as
what
well
is happening?
for the groups. Right, so I think YMD is having a look at the teams right now and kind of studying them. While we're letting him do that, he's just having a few minutes to himself.
Yeah, okay, hold on. I think the top 2 teams, just on paper, is LK's team.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Considering that they're top 5 players.
Who?
LK, Light, Bass Shooter, Cirque, and Lemon. Probably one of the most solid teams out there that I see here. And I have to give it to... I'm not seeing Avi's team, but Pete's on that team with Bernie and Miss Lava. And they won the first cup. Pete did. So, as I say, with every draft cup Pete is in, whatever team Pete is on is usually a contender for the final round. So definitely those two teams.
Okay.
The weakest two, I would have to say, I want to say Team Texet. But, I'm not saying that because Bradley's on the team. I'm saying that mostly because of the fact that it can be hit or miss depending on how Hit is playing, and especially how active he is, because I think he will have to be one of the most. He'll have to pull the weight, I think, alongside with Texet.
Okay.
And I want to say tOmy's team.
Okay.
Is the strongest?
No, probably sharing the weakest with Texet.
Wow.
Mostly on paper. That is.
So you think texet and tOmy have two weakest teams?
Out of every,
Yes,
just on paper,
You
compared
can
to all the
active.
other teams, yeah.
I think texet's team is gonna be strong, like based on team play. It will be off the charts. These guys play together a lot.
Yep. That's fair. All right, guys. Thank you for the input there as well. So you see the teams there, guys. You've all had a little look at them, and they will be made available in the Discord after, no doubt. We're going to go ahead and pick the wheel, guys. We're going to do it. So you're going to want to see this. So we have 4 teams of 4 in this. I see all of the teams are in here as well. We'll just quickly give them a little look over to see that there's no stacking of them. All we need to do is click this start button. So here we go, guys. I'll count down from 3. Actually, no. Our admin can count us in from 3, and then I'll press the start button. So go ahead, Corny. Count us in from 3.
Okay, wait. I will open your stream. So I will do like a screenshot of the teams.
All right.
Okay, I have you in. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's go.
Spinning, and here we are. You get a nice little jingle with that as well. There we go, guys. So Team Disc, Flappy, nAbzzZ, and LK in one group. That's the Group 1, and then Group A. Group B, Hontra, texet, Hodor, and Avi. Team 3.
No.
Yeah, so Group C, tOmy, Jesse, ispyz, and PlaYFuL. And then for Team 4, Group D, we have Rocky, Aiwon, Oberchef, and MELOO. There we go. That concludes the draft, guys. That's everything.
Oh my god, that took a while.
It did. No, actually, this is quite a quick draft. Actually, 1 hour 45 minutes. I'm quite impressed with that, to be honest with you. So that's all good. All right, guys. There we have it. We'll have reaction. Obviously, use the Discord DC as DC3 chat, isn't it? In Discord. Have a little banter amongst yourselves. Have a lot of shit talking. We'd love to see it. And here we go, guys. So that is the end of the Draft Cup. We'll leave it on this one as well. So thank you to YMD. Thank you to Corny as well for joining me. And we'll see you guys on Discord in a few moments. So thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it.
No worries, boy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, guys. You take care of yourselves, and we'll speak on Discord.
You too, Dewsick. By the way, how many viewers you picked?
We peaked at 125, I believe.
Amazing, man.
Fantastic.
Great job, guys. You too. Thank you very much.
That's what we love
Let's
to
have
see.
a good cup, boys.
Yeah. All right, guys. There we go. So I'm actually going to pop a raid over, guys. I'm actually going to pop a raid over. This is someone who I really want you guys to support as well. I'm actually going to be working with this guy in Call of Duty tournaments in the future. I'd love you to go and show him some love there as well, and we'll pop you over there as well. I'll see you guys on Discord. Make sure you give him a follow. He's just now joined Carnage Clan for COD as well. Really nice guy, really sound guy. So if you can go show him some love, I'd really appreciate it. And send him all your followers and stuff. Love to see it. From me, guys, I will be casting the cup as well. And we'll see you very soon. Take care, guys.